Hello. Hi. This is Briny Rose Smith live from the Forbidden Library. Welcome to my Monday focus stream. For those of you who may have never come to one of my focus stream is where I stop talking for like a whole 20 minutes while this timer goes off. During which time, we will focus on our projects. My project at the moment is currently my fifth book. Oh god, that's so weird to say. Fifth book. Pwah. But yeah, it's the final edit of my fifth book, and that's what I'll be working on during this 20-minute time. If I could share more screen with you, I would, but this is the best you get. Once that timer is up, we'll go to another screen. I will play Capybara Spa while chatting shit for another 15 minutes, and then after that, we come back to this screen and we do another 20 minutes of focus time, which gives us a good, over the 2 hours of the stream, will give us like a good hour of focusing on our projects. And that way I get to make author progress and I get to stream. I get to do two things I enjoy. It's absolutely wonderful. So, without further ado, it will be quiet focus time when I start the timer. 3, 2, 1. Good luck on your projects.
Grammatical error, visits. The elf seemed a bit saddened by it when she spoke of them leaving, but brightening up when she told Drita of the letters and visits they had.
Done. 20 minutes done. And you know what? Word spell check has leveled the heck up. Hello, Luke and Snow Taco. I saw you in the chat. Did you guys hear something when you said what was that? Did you guys hear like a mechanical reading voice for a minute? I need to check how, if that is what you heard, how the hell you heard that. Weird! How did that come through? That was Word talking to me. Let's see what.
Grammatical error, clips, she answered, but when she looked up after fiddling with the clips she could tell that wasn't what he meant.
That's weird. I'm clicking that in Word, but for some reason that's coming through the same sort of browser I've got open as the timer. I don't know why. Okay, so I need to be careful that I don't accidentally get that to read out loud any huge spoilers for my latest book, I guess. But anyway, after that scuff, it's capybara time! It's capybara time! It's capybara time! Give me my mouse! This is a wonderful thing, but one of those games that likes to kidnap your mouse and make it awkward. Scuff is life. What is a good stream without some scuff? I mean, honestly. Let me just set my 15-minute timer because we gotta get back to work. I have lots of editing to be done. Because it's the final draft of Moon Girl 5, my 5th book. And I still freak out saying that 5th book. I'm good, Luke. How are you? Which one were we playing? We were playing this one on stream. Yeah, this is our capybara farm. Capybara farm? There's no farming in this. We're just happy little capybaras having some baths. Happy little capybaras having some baths. Do 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 do. Oh, finished Mass Effect 2. And you're sad? Oh no. Oh, don't worry about missing streams, Snow Taco. People have lives, I understand. Ooh, what did you go see at the movies? And are you sad, Luke, because you lost people at the end of Mass Effect 2? Tally died? Bro, no! Of all the I'm disappointed in you. You sent her down the tunnel, didn't you? You sent her down the tunnel! So the key to the ending of Mass Effect 2, let me tell you, is that you have to use people that are, like, entirely of that type for the thing that they need to do. So the person you send down the tunnel needs to be someone like Morden, who is, like, entirely tech. And for, like, the barrier bit, that needs to be someone who's, like, completely psychic, whatever their psychic thing was. I don't think Tally's completely tech, though, is she? Either way, that is a horrible loss. Tally isn't. I don't know. I don't know why Tally died then. That's bullshit, bro. I don't know what to say. Rip. I have seen the new D&D movie as well, Snowtacker. I was very happy with it. It was a lot of fun. Like, it was everything I expected from it. Just kind of a lot of chaos, a lot of references. Trying to place all the spells was a really good it's just like, yeah. In the latest in the D&D campaign I'm playing with friends at the moment, we had intellect devourers going on at the moment. And it was quite funny seeing them in the movie because I was like, I did not realise they were that big. Because I knew they were brains and that they replaced other people's brains. So I assumed they were the size of a brain, not the size of like a dog. That was crazy to see. Very fun. Wonderful, wonderful movie. And they did a good job. Ah! Mouse behave. Capybara. 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 I mean, tiny. Yeah, should be a tiny creature. They were not tiny. They like came up to the main character's knees. Although speaking of small things, the halflings. It was so funny seeing the halflings. I loved that they weren't like stubby little creatures either. They were just like genuinely just small people. I loved that. And the I don't want to call her barbarian because she was kind of more like a fighter. I was discussing it with my boyfriend after seeing it, and we both kind of agreed that don't ever remember her really raging, except for that one time she was in the floor when she yelled out angrily. So I swear she was more of a fighter. Also, the bard that couldn't use magic was very strange. Not sure why. It's like he was a rogue that just picked up a loot or something. I'm convinced he was a rogue that just had one singular level in bard and just did not pick up any spells. Oh yeah, she definitely had the improvised weapon feat. The stuff she was tossing and things like that I'm like near execution scene. The one from the trailer where she's like, oh, chop it off. That was good. Yeah, there was definitely some weird things about it when you think about it for more than 2 seconds. And I will still never forgive them for not making the tiefling, like, bright red. Like, I get you can get fleshy coloured tieflings, that's fine. But I want my stereotype. A lot of other things in it were stereotypical, but I wanted my bright red tiefling. But it was, yeah. Still loved it. I still hope they do more. Because if they do more, would they do like a continuation of this party, or would they do lots of other things, or just different parties, same world kind of thing, like all D&D is really. I loved the wild magic sorcerer, and that whole scene makes me want to get reverse gravity on my character. Yeah, I think they all, the movie knew who it wanted to focus on, didn't it? And a lot of characters didn't get the screenshots. Like Doric was the tiefling, wasn't she? I was assuming, because basically all we got on her was, I dislike humans, I want to protect the forest, which is tiefling and druid 101, really. I am the most stereotypical tiefling druid you could ever imagine. I'm bad at names. That's why I need to double check. Oh, I love it. I'm currently playing a pixie bard. So I'm not 100% if I can actually get it, but I know there's a level of bard where I can get pretty much any spell from any category. Chronomancer. That mean he uses time? That's cool. That must be really trippy to play. Or for like the rest of the party be like, oh no, did something happen? Time shenanigans. Nope, don't know what you're about. Yeah, sounds really cool. I'll admit our D&D campaign is a little bit mixed with Pathfinder and a little bit homebrewy, because our mage is he's a hat. He's a mage that tried to do some immortality stuff, ended up a necromancer and trapped in a hat. So he's a hat that is on top of a mannequin. Elven Sun Soul Monk / Fighter. Ooh, I bet you hit hard and fast. Damn. That sounds like a very smart combination of classes. What's the coolest thing your character's done? And what's your highest damage? Oh, we have so much money. I can get this shiny new bath. Where's the button? It's behind my camera. I couldn't see it. Get the new bath. Upgrade. So we can have maximum capacity. Because, I mean, you can't let the capybaras bathe alone. That's just sad. There's baby turtles to bathe with. Ooh, I'm nearly leveled up again. I wonder what we'll get. Ducky, turtle, and then lemon. Level up. Oranges? Oh gosh, where am I gonna put it? Here, I guess, is the best bet. I'll need to clear some space. And then get me an orange tree. And then upgrade the shit out of that orange. Because if I have one, then the capybaras are going to do that thing where they're like, ooh, new thing. And literally every single capybara will want one at the same time. Even though there's only one orange plant. Because that's how it goes. Not happening yet, but I assure you. Capybara, 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 capybara. I try to resist singing that during these streams, but it's terrible. It can't. It's such a good little tune. The capybara, 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 capybara. Oh. I would not like to see the paste that that enemy you dropped 100. Ooh, I can zoom out. What? The more you know. See everything. Yeah, the 100 damage on one foe. They must be quite high leveled, or. But then again, I suppose with an action surge as well. Oh. I pity that enemy, that boss, whatever you did that on. Must be paste on the ground by now. Capybara, capybara, Yeah, I shouldn't really resist singing about capybaras. I mean, you're not subscribed to my channel if you don't like me singing random shit at this point. So. Capybara, 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 capybara. That's why. Then I suppose I can't disappoint you, can I? I've gotta keep singing my random shit. Oi! Oi! That's not an opening. That's not an opening. That's not an opening. Stop complimenting me. Stop it. Stop it. Good morning, Billy the Bomb. I didn't mean that to sound so mean. I'm being compliment bombed. I apologize. It fucks me up. They don't want to tell. Look, maybe make mistakes. God damn it. We're using a rulebook called Grim Hollow, the rules on vampirism. I have the ability now that if I roll a nat 20 and they have 50 or less health, they die immediately. Holy duck. Now that's an ability, wow. If they have more, the attack does an extra 66 damage. Oh. How strong are your enemies? Holy duck. But I'm assuming that means you're a vampire, so there has to be some kind of drawback to that, right? Do you need to hunt? Do you need to drink blood of other people to keep going? There's got to be a drawback here somewhere. There's a catch to that. That or you have an incredibly nice GM. Running mythic rules. I don't know what they are. I might Google them in a second. With the power of the internet, I will understand what you're saying. Yeah, wait. The capybaras first require my attention. I also think it's going to be writing time again soon. So I'm going to have to run off in a min. I do sort of, but one of the rules I lived with an actual wish spell? With an actual wish scroll? And that hasn't been thrown in your face either? We have a very mean GM that makes us fear wishes, so, I would be scared of potentially using a wish spell for something like that. D&D Mythic Vampire Rules. Let's see. Big monsters. 5e variant rule. Ooh. Well, that's a big and long list of rules that I am not going to get through whilst trying to stream as well. So I will have to check that out at some point. That sounds very interesting. You want a little purple hat, Mr. Capybara? You can have a purple hat, Mr. Capybara. Oh! That's the 15-minute mark. I am gonna have to call it. Let's just fill up the other baths first. And then I'm gonna have to go do my work like a good writer person. And this is the opportunity, as I said at the start, for anyone who has any projects to work on their own projects. Where's my focus screen? There it is. Yep. If you have something you've been meaning to get doing for a while, and just don't keep getting not going around and keep not doing it because you just say, oh, I'll do it some other time, it'll be fine. Now is the time. Now is your time. Right now, you have 20 minutes, and we can come back and talk about it afterwards. I'm gonna get back to my editing. A minor wish that gave up. Ooh, so it was a bit of a lucky roll as well. Fair dues. Anyway, back in 20 minutes. Good luck with your projects. Sorry for ignoring you, Donut King, if you're still here. I was writing! Do not talk during focus time! And bro, why is this the stream that has had me jumping over double-digit views when this is the stream where I am silent for a good hour? It makes no sense. Why? Why is this the stream that's doing well? I'm happy about it, either way, don't get me wrong. 15 minutes of chat time. Here we go. Stop. It's weird. The internet, the algorithm is fickle, a fickle mistress. I am back. Hello, Snow Taco and Luke. I have continued to edit, continued to fight against Word, and it's surprisingly decent spell checker. It's so much better than it used to be. It's actually like going in now on some bits and was like, hey, there's these words here that are similar to this word that have a bit more oomph. You might like them. And I'm like, oh, I do, Word. You're a genius. Crazy. Because I'd almost given up on Word when it came to spelling errors and stuff. Because there's a program called Grammarly, which it's a lot better. It's awkward. Oh wait, I'm in the middle of the screen. Why didn't anyone tell me? Why didn't anyone tell me I was just taking up the whole ass screen? Too busy talking about word processors. I mean, that's the thrilling chat you're here for. Yeah, I tend to have a Grammarly spell check, like draft of my books specifically. But it seems that Word is fairly good too nowadays. So that's very good. So I might have to add like a secondary word spelling, and then next time I give a book to my last beta reader, he's gonna be like, there's no errors in here. And it's gonna blow his socks off. It'll be great. Which, to be fair, I have one more. Moon 6 is ready to go to him at the moment. So I could postpone that slightly and do a quick spelling and grammar check with a word, and that will hopefully pick up a lot of the little weird typos I've got. Just the stuff you gloss over when you read it, especially if you were the author and you've read it 4 or 5 times already. It gets impossible to notice some of the mistakes at that point. Like, you may as well just not be reading it at that point, because you just know what's gonna happen. Because you've read it so many times. Yeah, exactly. I guess I could. I guess I could stream like this instead, because obviously you're here to see me and not the capybara, right? This is perfectly. This is how much I should. This is how much you should see me while I stream. Yeah. No, this is weird. Let me get back. Let me get back. No, we want. Yeah, gotta get the boing boing in there. It's important. Very important. Physics displays are important. Well, I did say on the title that I would chat shit about anime, because there's a new season of anime. And Demon Slayer just started again. And Tanjiro's the sweetest baby. Obviously, just the absolute sweetest bean on all the planet. So the ones I've started watching of this season, it's Demon Slayer. Obs just spoke about that one. Death Mount Death Play, which I do have the first manga volume of, so I knew what I was getting into with that one. That's a reverse isekai. It's about Oh, it's not that much of a spoiler. It's basically revealed really quick in the anime. It's about a evil necromancer being reincarnated into our world. Other one. Dang, Hell's Paradise, which is apparently sort of in a bit of a spooky trilogy with Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, being shonens but being a bit gory and a bit spooky. And that's been very good so far. The opening is a bop. It is already out, and that's kind of one of the things I was listening to while writing, and why you could see me doing this all the time because I'm just bopping out to that song. It's great. Yes, game, I'll look at this, but it's just... Oh no, it's a bee! What does the bee do? The bee helps to bring towels to the capybaras. Oh, so the bees will help me serve the capybaras. Well, we should put the bee by the towels then. And the bee will help me serve them. I want Yoku Senki to come by Yojo. I'm not very good with the Japanese names. Yojo Senki. Oh, Tanya! Yes! I'd have to rewatch the first season. I don't remember, like, what actually happened that well. I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember what actually happened very well. But Isekai Quartet has been great for that at the very least. We've at least had... Oi! Oi! We're chatting! Stop distracting me with your compliments! I want to talk about anime! Shut up! I haven't seen the movie. I do get a bit behind on the anime movies. However, they do come out over here sometimes. So some of them I get to go see in the cinema nowadays. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, shush. No compliments. Only anime. Shut up. What was I talking? You've got me completely distracted now. What else? Like now I need to go like look at Annie chart and like tell you about stuff. Got to see it in theaters? Yeah, it didn't come out over here in theaters. We tend to get Sword Art movies. We got Jujutsu Kaisen movie over here. We got the Demon Slayer movie. We got the Dragon Ball movie. That was fun. And we're getting the that one with the door. Don't know the name. Anime movie with the door. Suzume. I love. Googled them exactly what I meant. We're getting Suzume in our theaters, and I am looking forward to that. Although I did go see Weathering with You, which was by the same person. And that one left me in tears. I left the cinema and we went to Nando's and I was in tears the entire time. So I'm hoping Suzume's not going to hurt me as much as Weathering with You did. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I would love to see a few more of the Miyazaki movies in the cinema. I love going to the cinema. And then I think Your Name was the other one that he did as well. Not Miyazaki. Was it Miyazaki that did those ones? No, it's Makoto Shinkai. That's the guy. That's the guy who makes me cry. No, Your Name wasn't as bad either, but I love those movies. They have like some kind of weird like trippy twist or something in them sometimes. And I can't wait to see what this magical door does. And Suzume. You should. Like I love it. I love when cinemas do stuff like that and they show older movies. I think the one nearest us is going to be doing like the Alien movies soon and things like that. And I'm like, oh, that's not something I ever would normally get the chance to see on a screen that big with that much sound. It'll be I'm not sure if I will get a chance to go, but it's very cool that they do rerun older movies or do like film festival things like that. It just gives people a chance to see some cool stuff in quality you would not get at home, regardless of how much you may have bumped up your personal cinema room or whatever people have. I was loading a anime chat for a thing, wasn't it? Spring now, spring season. What's going on? What kind of chat should do about? Oh yeah, Dr. Stone is back! Heck yes, I love Dr. Stone. I love the science. I love that it's a manga that has an actual science consultant to make sure he's getting the science right. It's wonderful. The only thing that bothers me greatly is Senku's hair. Everyone else has like fairly normal hair. And then here comes Senku, Master of Science, with hair that defies all science. I know most of the time we can just pretend, but because Dr. Stone does make so much effort to make it science realistic, I feel the need to question everything realistically, and I shouldn't. It's an anime. But Senku, what did you do to your hair? We can only assume that maybe he did some kind of science to it before the world went to shit. And maybe that's why it's constantly like that. He somehow froze it in time on his head, so it will never change. And that's why it can stay like that the whole time. Yeah, well, normally I'm pretty good at not questioning things in an anime. Like, I will for a moment, and then I'll be like, yeah, but that doesn't really matter. Let's just enjoy whatever the hell I'm watching. Who needs to know the answer to that? Who needs to know why this particular thing is happening? It's fantasy, who cares? But Dr. Stone puts a lot of effort into trying to make things semi-realistic. That makes me question the anime logic more than I ever should. Started watching My Home Hero, which is a little dark, but does have one of the best anime mums and anime dads I've ever seen. Ten out of 10 anime parents. Parents who murdered together stay together. Oh yeah! And the second season of Gundam is out. Yay! Robot trauma! Yeah, that's a big video game logic. I mean, that was at least Mass Effect 2, right? At that point, they'd been pretty much rebuilt. Piece by piece. So maybe at that point, they were pretty much superhuman. Now this is the problem. This is the problem when you start questioning it, but then you start making answers for it as well. This is where I end up with Bleach a lot. I love Bleach so much. I can point out a lot of plot holes, but I can also fix them. It's such a wonderful thing when you love something and you just be like, yeah, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, and this is wrong, but I love it. Therefore, I will fix it myself. Bleach is good. I freaking love Bleach. Bleach lives rent-free in my head constantly. Like, for about a decade and a half, Bleach has lived rent-free in my head. And I am so excited for the next part of the most recent season. But that's next season, that's not now. I have to wait for that one. Yes. That's about all I'm watching at the moment. I did just finish the first season of Shadow's House as well. That was one I just picked up because I have a thing for dollhouse aesthetics. Don't know why, I just love them. It creeps a lot of people out, but I'm just like, no, this is my jam, actually. Give me those creepy dolls. Give me that kind of weird, eerie, this life is perfect aesthetic. Okay, that's 15 minutes up, unfortunately, so now I'm gonna go. And suddenly, about 10 to 15 people are gonna appear in this stream and wonder why the hell I'm gonna go silent. But it's my stream and I can do what I want. So I'm gonna get back to my writing. If you guys have something else that you guys want to do, want to focus on, this is the 20 minutes you can do that in. But this is the 20 minutes where oh, why did that one again? Nope, that's not. I'm just gonna go right now. See you in 20 minutes. Bye! fair. Thank you for joining in, though. It's been nice for you to have you around, Luke. Have a nice day. I'm glad you stopped by, too. That's my last... Oh, my last one. Oh, apparently the score is 90% on that. That's wonderful. It's great progress. That's enough for today. Have a quick checkup on the capybaras. And then I will probably be calling it a day soon as well. Because we have made much good progress on both the capybaras and my writing project. So good shit all round. Good shit all round. Capybara, 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 capybara. Lots of capybaras. Do 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 do. Yay! Yeah. So. Yeah. I think that's all we got. That's all the today's stream. We're done. I'm calling it. Am I calling it? I think I'm calling it. My brain is confused because my it's 9:38 for me. But I've been streaming for 42 minutes, which makes sense. But my brain's like, oh, that means I've got like 15 minutes left. It means I've only got like 20 minutes left until like bedtime. But, stop. I need to stop being indecisive. I said I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go. Okay. Thank you, Luke and Snow Taco, for being in the chat. And Billy the Bomb and Donut King for turning up when you did as well. I appreciate anyone who turns up, whether they watch or not. So thank you for the lurkers too. Thank you for anyone who watches the font. I've had fun. I've made good progress. I hope anyone who may have been following along to make progress on their own projects, I hope you made good progress too. I will be back tomorrow, and we will finally find out who killed Sonic. If you haven't already done the likes and the subscribes, I would be very grateful if you could. Because if you press the subscribe button, you get to be the super special 200th subscriber, and that would make me really happy. And then I'll get to have a 200 subscriber celebration, and I'll get to show you some shiny new overlays, and I'll get to read my book Moon Girl as the next Sunday story time. And good things will come at 200 subs. Yes, I will see you tomorrow for Sonic the Hedgehog. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I've had fun. I hope you had fun. It's been Brian Euro Smith live from the Forbidden Library. Goodbye. 4 a.m. is definitely time to sleep, Billy the Bomb. Night night.